Scooby-Doo-Bop-Ba. Here we go. Hello, welcome to the Washington Podcast, live from the DJ Wash Studios in Philadelphia. Get ready for the 1-hour program. And now, ladies and gentlemen, with book in hand and big old blue standing by, here's David. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Washington Podcast, right here on KDJW5. Make sure you click on the subscribe button and the bell icon. Hit that bell, but not that bell, because the Liberty Bell has already been cracked up to begin with. Okay, who's out there? Who is watching the show? We just did a little, what's that again? Technical difficulties for the beginning part, but I do believe we are going in strong. I do see the notification on my email, and we have our first one up, Mitchell Hodak. Mitchell Hodak watching all the way from Biloxi, watching the show. Who else is there tonight on the Washington Podcast before we get started on this brand new 1-hour program? I wonder who's out there. Okay, we got some off-podcast news right here. Back to the Future, for all you Back to the Future fans, it'll be on every CW network starting tomorrow. And The Proposal, I don't know what that movie's all about, but hey, it's cool. Let me sip on old blue here. Delicious. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, who's watching the podcast? We got Mitchell standing by. Hello, hello. Who's there tonight on the Washington Podcast? Yep, we got so much excitement. 1 full hour to go. And Tanita is joining us. Tanita joining us all the way, well, in my neck of the woods, Philadelphia. Hello, Tanita. You're on the podcast. And Mitchell says he wears clear lens glasses. That's nice. Harry Carey and all that good stuff. Malcolm X glasses. Those are nice too. Okay. Mitchell and Tanita watching the show. Who else is coming on down tonight? If anyone likes my DJ's Black Beauty, please let me know in the comments down below. It's my beauty here, my broadcaster's microphone, and his big old Eagles hat. I wonder who's there today. Yep, Tanita's here. Mitchell's here. Oh my goodness, everybody's here. Who likes the 8:30 time frame? Who likes 8:30? Let me know in the comments down below. 8:30 here, I think 7:30 Central, 6:30 Mountain, and 5:30 anybody watching in Los Angeles, Hollywood. Yes, indeed. Boy, we're like about 3 minutes into the podcast, and we're having so much fun on this Saturday night. Let's talk about what's happening with the weather. It is, my goodness, I gotta tell you, the weather was really intense in Philadelphia. It's like on and off rain showers, and we may possibility of one of those storms out there. You heard of Alvin going through, with the remnants of Alvin from California coming through the other parts of the United States. Intense. So far, the current temperature is 76 degrees, and it is? I really do appreciate it. Thanks, Tanita. Yes, indeed. 76 degrees in Philadelphia, and 76 is my favorite number. Man, I wish I had my 76 pin right up there. And, yep, we got a rivalry going on in sports. I don't have the little thing for sports, just weather. A rivalry going on. The New York Yankees versus the Red Sox. I got to tell you that. It is really brutal. I think it all happened when Babe Ruth came from Boston all the way to New York, and he flourished in New York. While Boston goes like, I can't believe we gave away that guy. Doggone it. Shoot, son of a gun. Fudge. You like chocolate fudge? Because I love saying fudge, because that's my favorite word. And after saying fudge as a swear word like fudge. I get hungry for a hot fudge sundae. And it's also today is National Chocolate Ice Cream Day. Who doesn't like a nice fresh scoop of chocolate ice cream? I wish I got some of that John right now. Oh, for the edification of John, Jawn, it means, well, whatever you like. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are 5 minutes into this 1 hour podcast, and let's get on with pod news. Ooh, that's the urgent stinger. Okay. Well, congratulations. Very good. Yes, indeed. Turned 29 years old. He's a subscriber. Eric MacArthur turned 29 years old yesterday. Well, happy belated birthday and all the best. May all your dreams come true. And get a root beer float. Okay, what's happening in pod news? Oh, vanilla is the best. I'm going to find out if there's National Vanilla Ice Cream Day. I'm going to check it out right now. Go on Mr. Phone. Can you please give me some Mr. Phone music there? Let me give me some phone music, please. Yeah, let me see a phone. Okay, and there's the phone. La, da, da, da. Yeah. Okay. National Vanilla Ice Cream Day. Well, Tanita, I have some incredible news for you. Get ready to celebrate. Mark it on your calendar. It's Wednesday, July 23rd this year. That's National Vanilla Ice Cream Day, Tanita. Yes, indeed. So, get out to your favorite store that day and grab yourself your favorite vanilla ice cream and have fun on me, okay? So that's Vanilla Ice Cream Day, National Vanilla Ice Cream Day. Mark it on your calendar. It is Wednesday, July 23rd. Okay, now let's do some pod news. We already did the stinger. Can we do that? Can we do that stinger again? Okay, thank you. Okay. In South Philadelphia, the Wells Fargo Center's names change. Uh-oh, you heard that? A name change in the Wells Fargo Center, the home of the Philadelphia Wings, the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Philadelphia Flyers. Oh yeah, love vanilla ice cream, whipped cream, and Hershey syrup. Okay, I like that. Okay, let me see here. The name change is going to be something of, let me see. I'm gonna check this joint out. Name for not FOW, FOR for WELL. Wells FARGOCENTER. All right, name change. Okay. This is from WPVI. The name change for the Wells Fargo Center in South Philadelphia is starting to take shape. Crews removed the giant letters spelling out Wells Fargo Center on Thursday. Under a new deal, the home of the Flyers and the 76ers will become the Xfinity Mobile Arena this fall. It's going to be another big name change. Yes, indeed. Oh, I almost forgot. It's also National Pennsylvania Day 3 days before National Ice Cream Day, July 20th. Mark that down in your calendars, okay? We're going to celebrate the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I don't think it's going to be on Saturday, because I hope it is on Saturday. I'll just check it out. Shoot, it's not on Saturday, it's on a Sunday. Yes, it is the new name, Mitchell. Yes, it is. So we might have some mixed comments. We have only Tanita and Mitchell joining us. I don't know who's there, but we're like 10 minutes into the podcast. But hopefully the folks will be watching the rebroadcast after this show is done. Okay, now. So much for the weather. Tomorrow's going to be even worse. Rain tomorrow, so you better get your umbrellas. The temperatures will be, let me see here. Where is the weather? Here it is. Here we go. We may have some light rain tomorrow, thank God, between 2 o'clock in the afternoon till about, let me see, till about 10 o'clock, and then Monday will be nice. So it's going to be 74 degrees tomorrow. Present temperature now is 76, so it's a nice day outside in Philadelphia. Alrighty, man, we have a short group here today, but don't worry. I just posted on Instagram, Threads, and oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Here is the Fandemic crew. Fandemic crew all the way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Give me the fanfare, buddy boy. Oh, yeah. Okay, Fandemic crew asking the DJ Washman, when can the crew be a guest? That's a good question. I'm still figuring out the bugs of how to simulcast both myself and the Fandemic crew. I'm using the OBS 31.0.3 software, and this is the first for me because a friend of mine named Ethan, who's a dear friend of mine, he works for his own little broadcasting company. It's going to go like wildfire. Well, let me see here. Yes, indeed. So, the Fandemic crew came all the way from Pittsburgh, and I stressed to give you the sad news, ladies and gentlemen, that the Phillies was short to win today of the Pittsburgh Pirates. It is so sad. The final score was 2-1, and we had one run in, and we didn't actually make it. Well, give me a second here so I can give me some Big Blue. Big Blue. That's my mug. $1.50 from the Whosoever Gospel Mission. And tonight is Mitchell told us it is the 1-year anniversary. Mr. Pat Sajak says, fare thee well to the greatest game show ever, Wheel of Fortune. Yes, indeed. I would love the Fandemic crew to come out to do a half-hour show or even a full hour as a guest. Or how about this? How about we could do a David Show program featuring the Fandemic crew? Now that would be awesome. Let me know if you like that. I'll get a camera down there to the Citizens Bank Park. We'll have some fun chatting about why the Fandemic crew came to be, and it's going to be fun. Let me know if you want to. If you're game for it, I will come down on a Saturday. Hopefully, you guys will be down there at the South Philadelphia Sports Complex. I'll set up my camera. We'll do a whole David Show program, and it's going to be totally awesome. Let me know what you think, Fandemic crew. I would love to do that. The first David Show with the Fandemic crew, that will be unbelievable. What do you say? Are you game? Let me know in the comments down below, and give me the date and time you want me to come on down and do it. Now, you obviously see this crash symbol right here. This crash symbol is a Facebook. Oh yes, last time hosting. Yes, you see the comments down below about 5th season finale of Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. Pat is hosting for the last time over there. Watch it on ABC or wherever you watch. So, now it's time for you to guess how much I bought for this symbol. We're going to play like the Price is Right thing. But first, I'll tell you what it is. This is the Avidus Zildjian Z Custom Medium Crash 17-inch crash symbol. I got this a few weeks ago in West Philadelphia from a gentleman who sold it to me. Now, we ran up our prices to the nearest dollar. Now, I want you in dollars only to find out how much do you think I bought this symbol. I want to have your complete guess on this. I'm watching the comments down below. Anyone there? Yes, indeed. And if the price is not right, I say lower or higher, okay? Yes, indeed. Scooby-Doo, bum. Okay, who's out there playing this? Guess how much I paid for the symbol. Oh, thank you very much. Buddy Rich, Keith Moon, and John. Okay, Bootyful says $10. Hello, Bootyful. Welcome to the Washington Podcast. 1 hour podcast. Can you believe it? $11 higher. Okay, Bootyful says $10. Mitchell says $11. Guys, this is higher. Yep, we're looking for. I want somebody to be exactly right. Ooh, this is suspenseful. You're almost to the ballpark figure, actually. So it is higher. Okay. Yes, indeed. And then after the this guess a symbol, oh, Tanita says $30 lower, Tanita. $17 for Bootyful, lower. $35 says Mitchell, lower. You know, this is kind of fun, isn't it? I feel like I want to do the skinny microphone and Botany 500 suits or something. So, yep, those are good guesses, but those are lower. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay, my oh my. Mitchell says $25 lower. 15 right on the nose for Bootyful. You did it. That's right. All right, that's it. Bootyful says $15, and that is right. That is exactly how much I paid for this bad boy right here. Yes, indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those are very good guesses, but Bootyful has the right answer. Congratulations, and you deserve a prize. And what's the prize? It's time for Street Names of Philadelphia. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are right here to do Street Names of Philadelphia by Robert Ayalata. I got the book, and guess what? We also got the Quizmaster after the thing called Street Names of Philadelphia. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give you a little history lesson about a thing called Brill Street. This is Brill Street. The J.G. Brill Company, originators and builders of the first system of independent electric motor tracks for surface cars, operated at a plant on Frankfort Avenue during the late 19th century. The company's contribution to the economy of Frankfurt and to American transportation is noted in the naming of this street. The earliest segments of Brill Street date back to the Civil War as Franklin and Taylor Streets. The street did not emerge under the name Brill until 1895. The remainder of the street was deeded to the city in the 1920s. J.G. Brill. Yes, indeed. Now, any one of y'all remember? Any of y'all remember those Brill cars around Philadelphia? They're pretty cool. They're under the P&W. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, I'll see if I couldn't get some friend requests out there. Thanks, Mitchell. So, yes, so I hope you enjoyed the history lesson about this one, because guess what? It's time for the Quizmaster. Where's the Quizmaster? I think we have it somewhere around here. Here we go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead with the Quizmaster. We're like about a half hour away from signing off, but we are getting started right here. Yes, indeed. See if I couldn't. Yep, okay. So we're going to do the Quizmaster right now, and who's ready to play the Quizmaster? Let me know in the comments down below, because this is a corresponding quiz about J.G. Brill. Excuse me. Excuse me, yeah. Yep, when you're thirsty, you gotta let out a little thinger there. So anyway, big blue in hand. And this is a 3 A, B, or C quiz right here. And the answer is somewhere in this. So pay close attention to this quiz. Oh, wait a minute. Before I begin playing the music, you got 31 seconds to give us the answer to this quiz, and I'll read you the thing. What SEPTA line uses the J.G. Brill bullet cars? Is it A, Broad Street Line, B, Norristown High Speed Line, or C, Market Frankfurt Line? Here we go. Okay, ladies and okay, Mitchell. Okay, I guess we may have the answer. Here it is. I can't keep you suspense because this is it. You got the right answer. It is, yes, it is the Norristown High Speed Line. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. The Norristown High Speed Line uses those J.G. Brill bullet cars up until the 1990s. Okay, Mitchell, I know you got it right. Congratulations. Yes, indeed. So, J.G. Brill uses those bullet cars all the way until the 1990s, and he used those newer kind of cars, and they've been here for well over 30 years. So, yep, the Norristown High Speed Line was the answer, but unfortunately, today's cars do not go as fast as the J.G. Brill bullets. According to a video I've watched called, Engines of SEPTA, make sure you check it out. Engines of SEPTA from, I think the gentleman's name is Thunderbolt 1000 Siren. That's his YouTube channel. He's got his series going on. I love that series. Shout out to him. I subscribe to his channel. I hope you subscribe to him. He has a great following and a Discord too, so please check out that. He talked in certain detail about the J.G. Brill bullet cars. Those are pretty cool, and imagine how fast they go way back in the old days of the P&W lines, now known as SEPTA today. And the cars after, you gotta check it out right after the show is over. So yep, J.G. Brill bullet cars under the Norristown High Speed Line or Route 100. Since we got a full 1 hour of Washington podcast. Oh, I'm sorry. Where's the banner? Thank you. Cannot do a podcast right without the lovely banner. I wonder who made it. Never mind. So, Bootyful and Mitchell's got the right answer. Tanita, if you're watching, I hope you enjoyed the show. We got plenty more to come. And hey, I might read another chapter of Street Names of Philadelphia. That's a bonus, isn't it? I usually do like a half-hour show and do only one page. And we only have like one Quizmaster, so I don't have any Quizmasters today. Yeah, 7 people watching. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Bootyful. Thank you very much. Yes. And hey, Bootyful, would you like to hear the story about Kensington? Because I do have Kensington in this book. So, yep, it's Kensington in that book. Here it is. Alrighty. So we're about to reach the 9 o'clock hour. It's like 25 minutes and 17 or 18 to go. Yes, make sure you smash that thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Watching the podcast show, Fandemic Crew, Mitchell, Hodak, Bootyful, and Tanita watching all the way across the Delaware Valley and things like that. Yes, indeed. If there's a fourth answer, we should add D. Well, that should be delightful. But now we only do like 3 answer choices. That is the rule of the Quizmaster. The Quizmaster cannot change his rule. Code number 1, Section A, 942810. I'm just kidding. Okay, National Black Cow Day, National Donald Duck Day. I can't do his voice, sorry. I can leave it to somebody else who works for Disney or ABC or whatever. Okay, we're going to do another chapter of Street Names of Philadelphia. I'll be reading the book about Kensington Avenue. And there might be a quiz next week, 3 o'clock next week on KDJW. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. I like to see some thumbs going up, some heart symbols going up. I love that stuff. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's time to do Kensington Avenue. And my friend the Philly Captain does some videos there, but make sure you please be careful there. Like, I just hope the mayor of Philadelphia does a good job to clean up Kensington Avenue. I'm just fingers crossed. Okay, here we go. Street Names of Philadelphia about Kensington Avenue. Dig this. The principal street of the town of Kensington adopted the community's name for its own. Kensington Avenue first appeared in the city's directory in 1851. However, it must have existed much earlier as part of the road to Frankfurt. Early in the 19th century, it was called the road to Harrogate Springs, a popular spa of the period, from which springs the name of Harrogate Lane. That's Harrowgate. Harrogate. Officially, the first section of Kensington was confirmed by jury in 1847 from Front Street through the Norris Estate to the Leamy Estate. Leamy. Added to mostly by use rather than deed or ordinance, Kensington Avenue reached its full distance before 1890. Pretty cool. Yeah, please smash it. Yes, smash that thing. Let me see. Where were we? Yeah, full. In 1857, the avenue was a turnpike. Before 1860 and 1870, it was known as the Frankfurt Road. The town of Kensington was laid out by Anthony Palmer and named for the section of London. Because of the principal industry of the residents, Kensington was nicknamed Fishtown, a name which continues in use to this day. Palmer, by the way, has a Kensington Street named in his honor. Oh, thank you very much. So that is the story of Kensington Avenue, located when you're going through the Market Frankfurt line, or L, as they call it, the letter L. And, yep, they just call it the L now. What is the L? Market Frankfurt L. 69th Street all the way to Center City, Philadelphia, from University City, going through Independence Mall, Independence National Historical Park, up on the northeast, and Frankfurt Transit Center. Okay, we have a little movie thing going on. 2009 film, Touchstone Pictures, starring Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds. CW next week. Thank you very much. CW, wherever you're watching the CW, it's right there. Whether you're in Philadelphia, New York, Boston, Los Angeles, Biloxi. This is good stuff. So, that was pretty fun. Street Names of Philadelphia by Robert Ayalata. Now, I wanted to give you a little story about how I got this book. I fell in love with that book, Street Names of Philadelphia. Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen, hold the phone! I have somebody here who's here. He says, here we are. The Philly captain is here. Okay, Mr. Band, give me the intro. Big time, ladies and gentlemen. The Philly captain is here. Welcome aboard, Captain, sir. Yes. Oh, he is a great, great friend of mine, and he's a friend of yours, too. Here we are, he says. Fandemic crew is here. Philly captain is here. Oh, my gosh. Everybody's here tonight. Big time. You're just in time for the next half hour of the Washington podcast. Here we go. Hello, Philly captain. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the second half of the Washington podcast. Yes, indeed. And I think we may have to reread about Kensington when the Philly captain's here. That sounds like a good idea. We broadcast about Kensington Avenue in Philadelphia. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to the second half hour of the Washington podcast right here on KDJW. Hello, Philly captain. Hello, everybody. Oh, thank you very much. I think a guy named Van Anderson did that little intro for Dean Martin a long time ago, back in 1976. And sadly, I was not born that day. Okay. Biloxi, Mississippi, and originally located in Springfield, Illinois, not far from the Chicago area. Chicago. We'll be playing the Cubs pretty soon in Philadelphia, so watch out. Cubs and Phillies, yeah. Booty Fool says, let's throw the confetti. Oh my goodness gracious, Irving. This is fun. Thank you very much, Philly Captain. Appreciate it. Booty here. Booty in the house. Yeah, boy. I'm sorry. I'm still old school. Okay. Yep, this is a wonderful time, ladies and gentlemen, to have Philly Captain joining us. Yes, sir. Ain't that a kick in the head, a personal favorite from Dean Martin? Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. So, let me see. Since the Philly Captain is here, who's in favor of me reading... Oh, what's the microphone you're using? Oh, I shall tell you, my friend, I have the intro music right here. Me being an announcer, and I'll tell you what I am working with. Here we go. This, my friend, is the Electro Voice RE320, the broadcaster's microphone that doesn't need any dynamics, and it comes in this beautiful black, or gold, or whatever you prefer. I got this from a Facebook Marketplace find for only $150. Currently, it was about $300 or $400 with these bad boys for the radio, but guess what? The price was right. Thank you, Music Man. Play that band. I wish I played the Joker's Wild. All right. So, yes, that is stuff. Yep, indeed. I wear like sort of suits and ties and things. Yep. Right now I'm just wearing the very nice shirt here and this jacket. Big old blue. And Philly Captain, if you don't know, I got this mug right here. I use this guy. It's called Big Blue. Yes, indeed. Big Blue is my favorite mug. I got this at a find for $1.50. I wonder who's like chiming in on these little booding, booding. Oh yeah. Current situation. I see. Brett Michael from the Philly Captain. He sent me a picture. And they said hi. You gotta love the Fandemic crew. Section 301, we're having fun, and oh my gosh, I want to be there during a Phillies game soon. I just hope. Drinking rum. No, no, no. No, Captain, I'm not drinking rum. I'm drinking water. Yep, I'm drinking plenty of water. You got to stay hydrated. And I got proof. Watch this. Yep, here we go. Ah, here it is. Yes, indeed. Here it is. This is what I'm drinking. Yep, it's always fun at Section 301. And Deer Park is an official sponsor of baseball. Yes, indeed. I just love drinking water. You gotta be hydrated during the hot summer days. Yep, I think so. Yes, indeed. Except the headquarters. That's right. I think I work somewhere, but shh, don't tell anybody what I'm doing. It's a secret. All right. So, who wants to hear again street names of Philadelphia, Kensington Avenue? Since the captain is here, I really want to read this because Captain would love to hear the totally groovy history and this book right here. I got this book from Better World Books for only $20 and with tax and shipping and handling. It's better than paying $900 for this 50-year-old book. Look at this book. Isn't that beautiful? You got Philadelphia City Hall, William Penn statue right on top, and the clocks. Remember, the clock tower is 548 feet. For more on that, make sure you watch The David Show, City Hall Revisited on KDJW. All right, so we're going to reread once again the great story of Kensington Avenue by Robert Ayalada. Dig this. Kensington Avenue, the principal street of this town of Kensington, adopted the community's name for its own. Kensington Avenue first appeared in the Street District Directory of 1851. However, it must have existed much earlier as part of the road to Frankfurt. Oh, I certainly will. Early in the 19th century, it was the road to Harrogate Springs, a popular spa of the period, which springs the name of Springs, Harrogate Lane. Officially, the first section of Kensington was confirmed by jury in 1847 from Front Street through the Norristown Estate to the Leamy Estate. I would like to hear you read the 50 Shades. Oh no! I can't do that, Captain. It's got to be G-rated, or else YouTube's gonna say you're canceled. But that very, very nice idea, Captain. I might take that. I don't know if any young children want me to read that book, but anyway, you never know. You never know. Let me see here. Here we go. Officially, the first section of Kensington was confirmed by jury in 1847 from Front Street through the Norris Estate to the Leamy Estate. Added to mostly by use rather than by deed or ordinance, Kensington Avenue reached its full distance before 1890. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. In 1857, the avenue was a turnpike. Before 1860 and 1870, it was known as the Frankfurt Road. The town of Kensington was laid out by Anthony Palmer and named for the section of London. Because the principal industry of the residents, Kensington was nicknamed Fishtown, a name which continues in use to this day. Palmer, by the way, has a Kensington Street named in his honor. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the story of Kensington, Street Names of Philadelphia by Robert Ayalada. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a street you want me to read about of Street Names of Philadelphia, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll probably get that as a quiz for next week. So either that or djwash5philly at gmail.com. Send me your request of what street you want me to read from Street Names of Philadelphia, and I hope it's in this book. The last episode I talked about Lincoln Drive. I have to go through some finding out about how long the street is, how many miles does it go, and the principal interests of that street. So that was kind of struggling there, but I made it out very well. Wow, we are got 20 minutes of more Washington podcasts to go, and boy, this is fun. Let me see here. Yes, indeed. Captain asked me, what is my favorite street? I got a few of them, but my favorite street I love is Market Street. Market Street is a very nice street, and it's in that book. Yes, it's in that book. Street Names of Philadelphia, and yes, it is my favorite street of Philadelphia. Mitchell asks me, what is my favorite color? Well, when it comes to mugs, my favorite color is dark blue. Man, I wish I put like a Philadelphia Eagles logo right on this John. It's beautiful. Yep, a little thing. And yep, my favorite color is soda. Well, I usually like a Dr. Pepper, but sometimes I feel I wanted to do a thing called Dr. Death. Yep, there it is. And don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, this is not an energy drink. It is not liquor. This is a soda substitute. 20 calories per serving, 4 grams of sugar, and stevia and agave nectars inside. I got a few favorite landmarks in Philadelphia. Which side, Captain asked me. Now, the answer, I like to see the skyline like looking east. So my favorite is the west part of Market Street. It's very nice, and I can set up my camera, and when the sun is setting, I like to see the beautiful golden sunset. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I never drink. That's right, indeed. Now, tomorrow night, for all you folks out there watching Back to the Future, is on tomorrow. Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd on the CW57. That's WPSG if you're watching CW in Philadelphia. And a favorite landmark, I have a few. I got the Liberty Bell. I went to the Liberty Bell one time when it's like not so crowded. I got a picture with the Liberty Bell. It's pretty cool. My next favorite landmark is Independence Hall, aka the State House of Pennsylvania. Oh yes, Superman coming out in theaters. Philadelphia native, guy named David. Very nice name, David. I like that. David plays Superman. Nope, not this David. But I will be Superman on the drums, thanks to my Zildjian cymbals. And if you're asking, nope, I wish I was endorsed by Avid Zildjians. I would make a lot of money and get some free swag, baby. That's all it counts. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, I drink water. I drink Liquid Death. Liquid Death is also mountain water and also sparkling water. Like the white can is still water, and the the black can is the sparkling water. Yes, indeed. Gonna play Clark Kent. That's good. Clark Kent, Superman. DC Comics. That's nice. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Philly Captain is going to have some dinner. Thank you very much for joining, Captain. Let's all give a big hand. Thank you, Philly Captain, for joining us. And hey, no problem. You know, I gotta say one thing. If the Philly Captain comes around next week, you know what? I have a great idea, ladies and gentlemen. How about we do 1 full hour every Saturday right here on KDJW? If you like that, give me a thumbs up. I want to see it from there. Yes, indeed. So Evan Mitchell's having macaroni and cheese, spiral cheese for dinner, and Mountain Dew. Oh, yes, I like that. So let me see. The Washington podcast still goes on. We only got about less than 15 minutes before we say goodnight. And now I shall give you the attributes about. Oh, and no problem. I love to tell you about the information of Kensington, and I love history. That's how I got my. That's how that next test before science or math, whatever it is, and yep, social studies. I love history. I love it so much. I think about watching The Color Purple later on tonight on Tubi. Yes, indeed, I'll do that. Man, so Philly Captain came by. Man, I wish Onslaught was here. Onslaught, he's a brilliant championship wrestler, and don't you even forget it. Yes, sorry, Bob. Wow, what a great show so far, kids. Wow. The only sad regret is I don't see Tiffany or Travis Davis from North Carolina, but I hope they'll watch the rebroadcast. Well, hello, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard to the Washington Podcast. We're here a 1 hour live stream on KDJW. I think we should do this every Saturday night. Saturday Night Lights in Center City. I think I check it in my my live stream camera from there, and yep, there it is. Saturday Night Lights. The clock lights are on, and it's a beautiful night outside. How you been? Welcome aboard. If you just joined us, we did some Quizmaster. We got the right answer. Oh, you were waiting to go on the air 3? Oh, yes, indeed. I'm very sorry. We had some, time constraints and also a celebration. Yep, a few days ago, my birthday came and went. I turned 38, and a friend of mine surprised me with a birthday dinner. Too bad we didn't get ice cream or stuff like that, but it was kind of fun. Who else is messaging me here? Yes, who else is out there? Let me see here. Yep, indeed. What a game, what a game, what a game. That's nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, yep, I'm very sorry, but don't worry. I think we'll come back again at 3 o'clock next week. How about we do a 1 hour podcast at 3 p.m.? How about that? What'd you say? Let me know in the comments down below. Oh, and thank you very much. That's pretty special. I said it on my Facebook and Instagram pages. Late birthday greetings are the most special because that really touches me right here. I don't care if it's early or on time, but the late birthday greetings, I care about all the greetings, including the late greetings. I love them. They near and dear to my heart. I thank you very much. Oh yes, anytime works. That is true. That is true. So we had a great time. Philly Captain stopped by. We're just talking about Kensington and the street names of Philadelphia. And here's a recap of what we have talked about. Street sign, please. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Fandemic crew, and oh my goodness, we have a new person here today. Blazer Bobcat joining us from Albany, Georgia. Welcome aboard, Blazer Bob. Let's all give him a big hand. Yes, thank you very much for joining me. Well, let me see. If you like some more KDJW, make sure you come back next week, 3 o'clock p.m., another 1 full hour. We're going to do it. Yes, by golly Wally whiz, we're going to do it. So the last time we have do this is called Brill Street, named after J.G. Brill, a company that manufactures a lot of cars and trolleys for the Philadelphia area and the entire United States, and the name came after that. We had a Quizmaster earlier, and they got the right answer. And for all those who just came by, would you like to do the quiz again? If you like to, here we go. So, for those who just came on in, Blazer, Bobcat, and all the gang here, Fandemic crew, that said they love the Streets of Philadelphia segment, don't worry. I got plenty of street names of Philadelphia. I can read and reread that book all day long. So, what SEPTA line uses the J.G. Brill bullet cars? Is it... Oh, this is the question for an expert. Oh, yes. Well, just give me your best shot. I just love best shots, and I hope you got the right best shot, because if you do, I shall head over there and buy you a can of Dr. Death from Liquid Death. It's kind of like a Dr. Pepper taste, but only without the guilt. 20 calories per serving, no artificial sweeteners, 90% less sugar than top sodas, with these infinitively recyclable cans. Yeah, just give me your best shot of which line do you think the SEPTA J.G. Brill cars were used. Yes, indeed. And, yep, here it is. So, we'll just give that to you. All right. And also, we guessed how much this Zildjian symbol cost earlier. It is a Facebook marketplace find in West Philadelphia, and it is a really reasonable price, $15. But I want to tell you that this symbol, without its crack, and it's like brand new, this kind of symbol would cost between $330 to $345 in either Guitar Center or that. So let me see. They go with Market Frankfurt line. Let me see. Market Frankfurt line. Okay. Knock off the music. We already heard it. Okay. Norristown High Speed line. Market Frankfurt. No, that is not the right answer. Let me see. You got another chance. You got another shot. I just love to give out some second chances for the folks coming in to the Washington podcast. And we got 9 minutes to go. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, it is a find, isn't it? You know, you can get some good finds on Facebook Marketplace, including this Anchorman chair I'm sitting on. I got this 5 years ago in Manayunk. That's the same price I paid for that symbol, $15. And I took it with me on the 65 bus all the way back to the house and to the home studio, and that's it. So you go with Market Frankfurt? Well, you got another shot, my friend. Yeah. The elimination process. I like that. The elimination process of this. And Blazer Bobcat, thanks for joining me. Hope you come back for more podcasts next week, 3 o'clock. I think I'll do another 1 full hour again. And then later on, we'll be back to the half-hour shows after that. So I don't mind to do another half-hour talk show just for the feel of it. It feels like the price is right. Switching from half hour back in the 70s to 1 full hour from the late 70s to today. Yes, indeed. So you got another chance, my friend. It is Market Frankfurt uses today the M4 cars, and yesterday they used the let's see here, those what candy is that? It's what kind of bar? It's not. Sometimes you think like a nut, sometimes... Oh, yeah, Almond Joy cars. The Almond Joy cars. All right, I don't remember... I think I do remember those. I was a little boy back then here in Philadelphia. So, yep, you got another shot of the quiz right there. We only have like about 7 odd minutes to go. And before we sign off and finding out the right answer to the quiz, I want to say thank you very much for your support and watching the Washington podcast. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. And you can watch the rebroadcast of this podcast, well, right after this live stream is done. Yes, indeed. I'm going to set up some closing music, of course. I know that for a fact. I always set up the closing music before we do that. How about I'll give you the answer? Can I give you the answer? I would love to do that because we only got about less than 5 minutes to go. Yes, indeed. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching this podcast. It's been really fun. It's too bad that my friend Deborah's not around to watch the show, but don't worry. I hope she'll watch the rebroadcast of this podcast, and she'll probably see the Philly Captain came by. It was totally groovy. Pandemic Crew, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have an extra ticket for a weekend game, I'll be right there. I'm only available Saturday and Sunday. Well, Sunday got to play the drums, and then after that, I'll just rest up for the work week, and that's what I'll do. Yes, sirree, Bob. So, yes, indeed. So, yep, I shall give you the answer. I don't want to hurt anybody's brain. It's almost summertime and school's out for the summer, so here it is. Oh yes, and hi Lee, thank you, and H Lee, thank you very much. It is a great find, and this is the answer: the Norristown High Speed Line. Norristown High Speed Line uses those cars. Yes, indeed. Let me see here. What's scene 3? Oh, that's the logo. We always fade out to the logo before the show ends. Yes, indeed. And the City Hall clock lights are on. That means the show is just about done. The City Hall clock lights have turned on like way after 8:30 in the evening. So, yes, indeed. We'll be back again at the same time, 3 p. Well, not the same time, but we'll be back again at our regular time, 3 o'clock till 4. It is a 1-hour show. Hope you come back and do some fun stuff, Quizmaster and fun things like that. We'll do another street names of Philadelphia. I'm looking for. I'm thinking I look for an email and see who actually put a. Let me see here. Let me see here. Zippity doo dah. Oh, Dad was watching the podcast. Thank you very much, Dad, for watching. It's been so much fun. And sadly, Phillies lost 2-1. One more game in Pittsburgh, then we may fly back to Philadelphia to hopefully win some more games. Okay, who has... I only got about a few minutes to go. Let's see the email. Gmail, please. Okay, yep, he's live on the show. We have one... Well, never mind. Nope, no emails there, but anyway, it's okay. Who sends emails in the 21st century? Just shoot me a text if you got my telephone number. Gotta love a nice glass of water, and make sure you put some ice in it too. Okay, we got about less than 2.5 minutes before the show is done. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you very much for tuning in to the Washington Podcast. You have been a wonderful audience, a great rapport of people watching. Mitchell watching from Illinois. We got H. Lee joining us. Pandemic Crew, Philly Captain popped by to hear about Street Names of Philadelphia by Robert Ialata, Blazer Bobcat. Tanita, dear friend of mine from Philadelphia, thanks for watching. Let me see here. Who else is over there? Let me see. Yep, Mitchell, and yeah, Mitchell has a lot to say tonight. I got to tell you that. And Booty Fool joining us. Thank you, Booty Fool, for watching. Thank you, everybody. This has been a great Washington Podcast program, and it's been so much fun. If you want me to do a 1-hour talk show again, just let me know down in the comments. Yes, indeed. So, yep. Yes, indeed. Have a great weekend. Oh, yes, and one final thing. Weather. Oh, thank you very much, Booty. You're the best. One final thing. Weather-wise, we're going to head down to, let me see, 66 degrees tonight in Philadelphia. Tomorrow, light rain showers, high of 74. Monday, 74, with clouds and like mostly cloudy, so it's going to be a bit of a heck of a day, okay? So make sure you get out there, have some fun, and I'm David Washington, inviting you to join me back again next time for another 1 full hour of the Washington Podcast, 3 o'clock next Saturday afternoon. Please join me. Good night, everybody. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're so glad you joined us. Bootyful, we thank you, and oh, thank you, Ray. Isn't it a fun show, Dave? Yeah, sounds like a fun show. I feel like Roddy's shouting, "Come on down!" Yes, indeed. This show is a DJ Wash 5 production, and some programming tunes are pre-recorded. Oh yeah, for crying out loud, smash the like.